on this planet, so you can have a body to come into. So the human body has to come out of the dust, so to speak, of the physical world. And since you're on this particular planet, planet Earth, then it must come from the dust of planet Earth, which it does. But out of that, you have to come from some source. And instead of the egg, it's going to be through the embryo in that way. And of course, that deals in a cell, parent cell, and that parent cell is locked in memories like everything else. Remember, go back to understanding how the universe or creation is put together. We're talking more about this in class. How creation is put together to understand that to be here for anything to be here, including elements, you must first travel through the mind and emotional worlds first. You cannot have form here without having form on these other places, because they come first to get here. They're worlds before this one, much more beautiful and more gigantic. This is just the low end of the totem pole. There are a couple places a little more, shall I say, scarier, but this is still pretty low on the totem pole. This is down in very inertia, so to speak. But you all have to come through. You all have to have a mind to get here, and that's everything here. Has to have how shall I put it? A focused form. A form that has been conceived in thought and then put into emotional component and then into a physical reality then. But remember, that component has an emotional or astral reality to it and a mental reality. You have a body. I can visit your mental body. I can visit your causal body. I can visit you in your astral body. I don't have to always visit you in your physical body. And the same thing you can with your animals. You don't have to have your animal in a physical embodiment. You can visit your deceased animals in their other bodies. You see how all these are wrapped interdimensionally. First, let me say thank you for answering my question. You're welcome there. Healing by God. I love your name. You have given me hope. Good. I hope so, because I'm telling you, there's remedy. You don't have to suffer. Nobody has to suffer. There is remedy. Understand the causative factors and you'll understand the remedy. I have another question. My thyroid is hypo and I have venous stasis. My liver is in poor condition too. I am just falling apart, but I must not lose hope. You must not lose hope. Your body feels like it's falling apart, but get your kidneys up. Get your adrenals up. That'll get your nervous system up. So you start getting stronger neurologically. You won't feel like your body's falling apart. Moving your lymph, of course, is going to bring a reprieve to this the stasis, venous stasis. But not sure how much of that you have. You know, when you truly look at that word and its reality, that's extremely serious. Blood clots, stuff like this, where you're really not moving venous blood well. And that would be very serious. But at the same time, and that shows you the flux of pH, even at 7.4, you go down to 7.3, 7.2, you can start seeing the coagulation of blood cells. And it's amazing how, close to that neutral zone, acid zone, you start seeing that anionic process taking place. So again, any stasis of blood, fruits, berries, and melons, not vegetables, fruits, berries, and melons, always in blood stasis or blood anything, heart anything, vascular anything, fruits, berries, and melons. Berries, actually, more than anything. Definitely high flavonoid rich foods. That's your vitamin C and all its complexes. But it's not its complexes, it's part of the flavonoid complex. So just really in that way, you're kicking it up and cleaning that blood. Cleaning the liver, same thing. You can clean the chambers out and all that, but around the cells, that's the lymph. There's only 2 fluids around the cells. Cleaning the chambers out, okay, that's no problem. Same type of thing. That's where your fruits and your berries and your melons excels, cleaning chambers. It also excels at moving lymph in the wall of the chambers. Absolutely. Hypothyroid, get yourself a thyroid glandular like thyroid cytotrophin, kick that baby up. But something's suppressing it. And that's either a genetic weakness where the cells came in because someone in your family tree had maybe a goiter, a lot of lymph problems, weakened their thyroid, and now your thyroid cells came through it thinking they're not very good either. But as you waken them up with the magnetic consciousness of raw foods and the herbs, everybody's going to wake up to their higher ability. In other words, you're going to wake up that sleeping cells of the thyroid, but it could even be your pituitary that's suppressing the thyroid. Remember that. So you're always going to clean up the bowels, and it's the suggestion that you have colon issues or GI tract issues is what you're talking about your liver. So you're going to clean your liver, you have to clean your bowels. Remember, your liver is just a trunk of the tree, as with your pancreas of the genetic trunk. So you got to, of your GI trunk. So you got to clean up your bowels to clean up the liver, to clean up the blood. Clean your spleen, by the way. Don't forget that little fella. That one also is into blood cleaning. So go clean your spleen up as well. We have spleen formulas. Detox your body and you'll be in good shape. All right. Fourth day of a juice only. Did by accident. Realized I hadn't eaten any solid for a day, and now on my fourth have felt really okay, so thinking of carrying on. Had lots of grape juice on its own and orange apple together. Feel so much cleaner already. Isn't it amazing? Only cravings have been for curry. We won't go there. Oh, Indian food. Quit it. We'll think we want it. Yeah, see? This is good. You be you raw. Congratulations. I eat meat at least twice a day with fries and never really ate vegetables in my whole life, and lucky if I ate 2 pieces of fruit a month. Wow. You're butt kicking. All right, you all. I love you so much now. What's this? Oh, this is URUBU Raw. Thank you. This is Andy in the UK. Hey, Andy, UK. Have I talked to you by now? I don't know when this was out, my friend. Future best student and #1 fan needs to make contact with Dr. Morse. Hey, man. Thanks, buddy. I love your channel. Let me see here. What's going on with you, my friend? When I thought I couldn't see any more than I was already. But wasn't this you that was eating fries and burgers and didn't eat much vegetables? So you see how you're turning it around? So relax. You're turning it all around. Intending to take your training course. Good deal. Let me see. I am getting there slowly. Let's see what's going on with you. Oh, is my 69-year-old mother, who is such a sweet, loving soul, but has had a rough ride. I want to sort her out because she goes any further down the line of pharmaceutical medicine and has promised her she will feel better than she did before she first started taking tablets some 34 years ago. I believe with your help I can learn this well enough to help many people. Well, I know you can. This isn't a but. You will. You take it on, and you'll help lots of people. That's the goal here, is that we all start helping hundreds of people. No matter how many people we can fix around the world, maybe we can give some of these legislators some colonics and get them thinking properly. And, maybe we can clean some people up here. Thank you so much. Let me see here. I have tried to keep a description below. Okay, here we go. Mum. His mum is born in 1943, age 9, tonsils out. Well, right there shows you lymphatic and colon problems right there. Shows you she was battling her lymph system right there, right? 14 years old, started menstruation at 14, toward the late side. So suggestion here, let's keep in the back of our mind pituitary. All right, let's just keep that in the back of the mind. Continual pressure in her head. Am I getting close? In her head, including headaches. Am I getting close to the pituitary? Why she started so late? 26 years old, first pregnancy. Ooh. Blood pressure rose up to 160 over 180, then 200. 29 years old, second pregnancy. High blood pressure again, continued pressure in the head. Oh, ooh, not good. And then depression, unable to cope. Then lower back. Okay, so right there we can stop. What are we doing here? We got major lymphatic drainage problems. We have major kidneys, adrenals, so our kids have got it, including probably you, man. you know. This is all, this pressure and stuff, as you're seeing with Kelly and all these other people, you know, so many people have this. She's got the lower back here. Well, there you go. There's kidneys, hands down. We've got pituitary suppressing parathyroid now. Now she's depressed. Her kids took her calcium. She's obviously there's some parathyroid involved here. Obviously, pituitary is involved. Could be suppressing the parathyroid. Doesn't matter. Take a pituitary glandular, take a parathyroid glandular, kick it up. Definitely get in the kidneys to fix the lower back, or there's no fixing lower back. 35 years old, started taking blood pressure medication. Well, there's her high blood pressures, her kidneys. If it's swinging, it's going to go back to pressure in her head. If you got the swinging blood pressure where it's high 1 minute and lower the next, that's coming from here, which would fit with her head pressure. But you're also seeing lower back and kidneys. So she's got two things affecting her blood pressure right here. Then changed to a Tylenol after a few years, but continued to have back pain and depression. Well, the controlling blood pressure doesn't change acidosis. Controlling blood pressure doesn't change the lack of filtration of the lymph through the kidneys. That's a fallacy of using pharmaceuticals as treating symptoms. Yeah, here, take this for now, but while you're doing this, I'm going to clean your kidneys, I'm going to clean you out, and that's what you medical doctors got to start learning. Start learning this channel, start using your pharmaceuticals less and less and less, but use them when needed and get them off as soon as you can. These aren't lifetime users. This is what's killing people. Sorry for the rave. 46-year-olds, you have polyps removed. Are we back to the bowels again in the head area not draining? See that? See, she's having her bowel involved. She had to have polyps removed. Why? Interstitial lymphatic constipation. Now she has interstitial lymphatic constipation, and I hope this camera's recording. So that there's her problem in her bowels. Her lymphs are backed up even in the wall. 59 years old, vertigo. We're right back here in the cerebellum. I'm surprised she didn't have it years sooner whilst on holiday in Greece. Doctor asked if she had ringing in her ears, which she had. Oh, hello. Thyroid and heart were checked. Came home, GP, then changed the blood pressure tablet to Liberstatin, and also added a thyroid tablet, levothyroxine, sodium 25, yep, another synthetic T4, 60 years high cholesterol. Well, of course high cholesterol. Her body's fighting major acidosis. Surprised she hadn't had it before. Given tablet to lower than age 62, broke hip, top of leg. I wouldn't doubt it, guys. Losing bone big time in this lady. She's going to be the lady that when she ends up in the ER with a broken hip, the question is, did you hear the snap before you fell? You know, these sort of things like that. I mean, she's losing calcium. She got thyroid, parathyroid. She got pituitary here. She got pituitary for years here. She got the GI tract, probably chronic from birth. She's got the kidneys. She's got the lymph pressure from all of that. Fell into a curbstone, breaking ball clean off. Well, she's real weak in her skeletal structure and probably her connective tissue as well. Got to get her parathyroid. She's got to rebuild her body here. She's young. She can rebuild her body quite well here. Muscle repair reasonably well. 66, cataracts diagnosed in one eye. That's cholesterol plaquing. There you go. 2011, 68 years old. Arthritis, first diagnosed as gout. Then osteoarthritis. I would expect that, wouldn't you? That's just a natural focus of what's going on here. Her whole life draws a beautiful picture of lymph stagnation from the very beginning. So I had her tonsils out. Obviously, the head area is heavily backed up lymphatically. Her cerebellum's involved with a dizzy equilibrium, the blood pressure height, her pituitary's involved, her parathyroid's involved. She's not utilizing calcium properly. Her kidneys aren't filtering properly. She's losing her lower back. Her adrenals are down, obviously. I mean, you can go right. This is a good case. It's a classic hello. I'm having a lot of problems from the same cause.